D.C.'s budget battle with Congress isn't over just yet. Thanks for joining us on WUSA 9 and streaming on WUSA 9 Plus. I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. So a much different scene on Capitol Hill tonight compared to this time Friday when the Senate passed a spending bill. So over the weekend, President Trump signed off on it to keep the federal government funded through September. That measure would force the district to make more than $1 billion in cuts to city services.
But on Friday, the Senate passed a separate bill to stop those cuts to D.C. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz has been all over this story. He is live in D.C. with the update. Rafa, now it's up to the House really to get this through.
Yeah, that's right, Lorenzo. Leslie, now the House has to approve this bill that would allow D.C. to spend its 2025 budget and avoid making those cuts. The problem is the House is on recess and won't be back until next week. So what happens now? What happens in the meantime? Does that mean furloughs or will there be layoffs? Well, city officials tell us that for now, there will be no cut. So listen to what Mayor Muriel Bowser had to explain today, along with the D.C.'s chief financial officer. They said D.C. agencies have not spent more than their 2024 budget, which means they don't have to make these cuts just yet. The continuing resolution passed by Congress holds D.C. to last year's spending. Now, how long can the city hold out in this limbo stage? Mayor Muriel Bowser, D.C. CFO, didn't provide a timeline. Bowser telling reporters we're not there just yet. Let's listen.
Despite these challenges, I want to be clear about this. We will meet our financial obligations, and we will maintain the high standard of services that our residents, businesses, and visitors expect.
The cuts, if we were to have to make them, would be very, very difficult to make, if not devastating. But that our operations are able to continue while we work with the House to ensure passage of this second bill.
D.C. officials seem pretty confident that the House will be able to approve that bill. When we asked why, well, it is a bipartisan bill that was approved by the Senate. Senator Susan Collins from Maine, a Republican, made it clear when she was speaking on the Senate floor that this had the backing of President Donald Trump. However, city officials are preparing, just in case this measure doesn't go through, a plan B. We asked Mayor Bowser about that plan. She didn't go into details. Again, their focus now is getting the House to vote when they return. Again, their return is on Monday when it'll actually go on the floor. That's still to be determined. In Northwest D.C., Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Yeah, this House bill appears to now have the backing of the president, so perhaps that is what it needs to get over the finish line.
Hopefully they'll move quickly on this when they do return.
Indeed.
Thank you.